Hi, everybody. Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Tall, and today we're going to be talking to everyone about the full moon in Leo that's happening January 25th,
Okay,
2024.
January 25th. So that's next Thursday.
Yeah, as we're recording this, it is the 18th, and it is Thursday. We got a big day happening real soon.
All I'm going to say is that from here until the full moon, and then a little bit beyond, it's going to be a bit intense.
Adult.
It's
feelings.
weather. It's weather. It's
weather.
only weather. And we're here to explain what we're feeling.
Now, Mike, where are the clouds coming from?
From hell.
They're coming from hell.
Yeah.
Pluto is moving into Aquarius. This is kind of the big news.
Yeah, we're at the very final moments of Pluto in Capricorn, and it feels like it. It feels like there's a pimple that's about to burst.
Yeah, and importantly, on the 20th, Pluto will be conjunct the Sun.
Cazimi.
Cazimi. Cazimi is a Sun conjunction. The Sun will superpower Pluto in a very intense way. It's a brief moment.
Mark the 20th, because right before and right after the energies of Pluto will be obscured by the radiance of the Sun.
Yeah.
But on the 20th, Pluto will be supercharged.
Yeah, the Sun's so strong, it weakens Pluto on either side of it, but when it gets right on that point, it's going to be really powerful, and some crazy stuff is going to happen, so just brace yourself.
Yeah, and while we're in these final moments of Capricorn, we have on the 18th here, this is Thursday the 18th, we have Mercury, Mars, the Sun, and Pluto in Capricorn, with the Sun and Pluto just about to move into Aquarius.
Yeah.
And with Mercury and with Mars here, there's all this energy and excitement about like this new year coming up, and how are we planning it, and how are we going to afford it?
Yes.
And how are we breaking up our time, and what are our plans for the year? And this is just, plans.
And structure.
And it feels a little stir crazy.
It feels a little intense.
Yeah. Not to worry.
It's okay. It'll pass.
So next week, on the full moon, 9:54 a.m. Pacific time, so that's 10:54 Mountain time, 12:54 p.m. Eastern time, and then 5:54 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time.
Got it.
The moon will be opposed to Pluto.
Yes.
Uncovering darkness, dark secrets.
And we're going to be in Aquarius season, so the Sun's moved into Aquarius, so it's a change of sign. Aquarius is about
ruled by Uranus.
You're ruled by Uranus. It is an eccentric energy. It's about friendship and group and technology and futurism.
It's new inventions.
New inventions.
Yeah, eureka surprises in medical fields and technology.
Science.
And science, yes. Yeah.
So here's Aquarius, and then the moon's going to be in Leo. Our happy Leo energy that I'm always talking about. Fifth house, children, creativity, and joy.
Let's just back up here. This is a tricky moon, let me say. The moon will be opposed to Pluto in conjunct Venus. So it's a difficult angle with Venus ruling our hearts and our values.
Correct.
Also in conjunct Saturn.
Structure.
And square to Jupiter.
Expansive energy, kind of expanding the issues with love and relationships and structure. We might feel a little pressed by our friends and family.
Undoubtedly, and even right now with the moon so close to Jupiter, it's starting to feel like any little curveball, any little surprise is almost unbearable, intolerable.
Yes.
Like just any surprise, anything unexpected is like, oh my God, the world, it's going to collapse. We're melting.
Yeah, we might need some alone time. We might need to cry. That's good. If you can get the tears going, that'll grow you.
Now that we've gotten the horror stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
The homework for this moon. Now this moon is ruled by Leo. Right?
Leo.
It's our sovereignty, our sense of regality, kingship,
Yes.
queenship, love,
joy,
childhood,
childlike joy.
simplicity. So this moon is saying, with the focus on joy, love, simplicity, creation, what has been standing in our way? What are we letting go of? What we need to throw it out of the way.
Yeah, and it's
But
gonna
the homework is very important, that you find some fun, you find some unscheduled, spontaneous joy for this moon.
in a childlike, non-conscious, non-self-conscious kind of way to like the antidote for this kind of internal adult emotional space about control. I think there's a little bit of paranoia in this moon. Now, go back to January 2020. There was a conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter.
Saturn and Jupiter. Yes.
Saturn and Jupiter that kind of started off the COVID paranoia and like this unknown future. You know, and the emotions of that time.
And it was just at the time of lockdown. So
Yes.
March 2020 was not a happy time.
No, it was not. No.
And with Pluto and the Sun moving over that very same point right now, there may be a hearkening back to that kind of knee-jerk paranoia, like, oh my God, we're being imprisoned. We're being controlled. All this paranoia.
Yeah.
It's not that. We have to keep breathing. We have to keep ourselves simple and malleable and centered and looking for the love and looking for the joy. Now, if that's impossible right now, then by all means, have that great cry.
If you need to isolate yourself, do it.
Yeah, there was a surprise cry yesterday. It was great.
Yeah, I turn over and he's like all of a sudden crying. I love it when you cry. It's amazing.
No, it came out of the sky, but it really had to happen, and we're all stronger for it if we can cry. If we're always trying to be strong, you're not doing yourself any favors there.
No, you're not doing any
It's
favors.
important to be to like really let it go.
Yeah.
But then to find the fun and to find the spontaneity and to get everyone in your car and suddenly turn left and say, surprise, we're going to great adventure. Surprise, we're going to the zoo. We're getting on skis. We're doing some snow shoeing.
Yeah, we're getting out. We're doing something fun. We're acting like children. We're going to put on some goofy music. We're going to play Mel Blanc. We're going to play, Dr. Demento.
Or get really, immerse ourselves in that corn soup of daddyhood. Like that, the corniest of the corny stuff that we could watch. And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to be corny.
It's great to be corny. Corn soup.
Yeah, and to be silly and to, to lighten yourself up.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important. This is a tough week. There's a lot of squares and a lot of oppositions and a lot of and I'm not gonna list them and kind of set everyone up for worries. Important that you find that fun. It's hard to have fun.
Yeah.
As a job, it's hard to, really do. And to do it without having to pay for it the next day, without having to have a hangover, without having to... That's destructive. We don't want that.
No.
Now,
to intensify everything else, Mike, all the planets are going to be kind of moving direct, except for Uranus, which will go direct the day after
the day after
the full moon.
Full moon, the moon will square Uranus.
That's adding to this this driven kind of energy, this forward momentum, which might be a little startling.
Just expect the unexpected. Yeah, but for a week. It's just weather. It will pass.
It will pass.
And with that, let's go to some tarot.
Yeah, let's go to some tarot. So the simple message for this moon is play. Childhood play. And if
it's impossible, cry your eyes out.
Yeah.
And feel it,
and once again, watch our language, watch our words, watch our judgment.
Just know that you don't have to react to everything.
Look at that. So we're gonna pull one card for each sign, and we're gonna start with Aries. which is the first card, the first
Upside down.
first sign. Okay, Aries.
Okay, Aries.
Okay.
The Five of Pentacles.
We told you. Left out in the cold. Here we have two travelers who are in need of support.
Aries are not good at asking for help.
No, they are outside of the
They
church.
don't do that.
Where all the warmth and good tidings are happening. They're doing it together. A bond of friendship and kind of camaraderie in their state.
Yeah.
But ask for
Know how to ask for help.
warmth.
But sometimes this card means foregoing easy pleasures. Now, knowing that you will enjoy it more later.
Yeah, doing it the hard way.
Taking the hard road now, knowing that it'll open up and be easier later on.
Taurus.
Ooh.
Okay, King of Wands. The inspired king. He is ready to act. He's sitting on his throne, and there's something kind of off to the side which has gotten his attention, and he's inspiring everyone to go forth and do stuff.
Yeah, this full moon is going to be just loaded with fixed sign energy. And the fixed signs will dig their heels in and be stubborn. And it's time for that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's time to just be true to who we are.
Speaking of Gemini.
Gemini.
Okay, we have the Empress. This is expansive energy. I love the Empress card. This is the force that makes everything grow. She's pregnant. She's in this field. Everything's expanding. Everything's growing. Gemini, use your sense of speech and kind of one-on-one contact to help other people. To if someone seems kind of down, show them some love.
Keep your ears open.
Listen.
Listen.
It's a fire year. Gemini's an air sign, so air.
You are the fuel that
fuels
we need.
the fire. So small talk when you're.
But listening is a direct energy that people don't give it credit for. But people just want to be heard. Do them a favor. Hear them. Okay. So the Six of Wands for Cancer.
Hey.
Right?
Hey, Cancer.
Victory and with an audience.
Victory with an audience. Congratulations. Get out there and show people what you're proud of.
Yeah.
Cancers can be a little shy sometimes.
And it's difficult too because to claim a victory, you need to
win.
You need to win.
In order to win,
means killing a foe.
Someone needs to lose.
To lose that crown.
Yeah.
So it's not it's not just an easy win. You had to go through a lot of pain to get there.
Yeah. And you might had to have defeated something within yourself in order to win. But go out in public.
Yes. And feeling it is healing it.
Feeling it is healing it.
Oh, okay. So 4 of Cups for Leos.
Leo. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all can relate to this energy at one point in our life, right?
Like yesterday, yeah.
Not being satisfied. Nothing's going to fix it.
Nothing's going to fix it, and I don't really need more of what I already have.
Yeah, these 3 cups. He's looking at these 3 cups and isn't really satisfied.
It's like I got the emotion. I need action.
Yeah.
I need
this 4th cup
yeah.
isn't solving the issue.
No.
And he's sitting underneath a tree.
So this is asking. And it's about asking to be shown something new, something that we're not catching. Just please show me something new today. Please. Virgo, the star.
Hey, that's a really positive one. So the star, inspiration.
But balance.
Balance. She is reviving the waters of creativity on Earth and in the subconscious.
It's feeding the well. It's remembering to get out and just go to a museum to feed the inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Feed the well.
Feed your
so
own
that you're-
inspiration.
Yeah, you can't just serve and organize and file cabinets and lists and help and health. And it's like, okay, burning you out. You have to feed that well of inspiration. So
In a childlike way, that Leo, creative joy,
tell yourself, Virgo, there's plenty of time.
all the time in the world.
You don't hear that much.
No,
right?
you don't. Yeah.
There's plenty of time. Libra, the King of Pentacles.
Hey, okay, Libra. Okay, so Pentacles, they're money, their values. It's Earth. The King of Pentacles is lush on his throne. What do you have? Where is your wealth that you can share with someone else? You know, nobody likes a greedy king. You want a wealthy king to be
a noble
sharing
king,
it.
a generous king.
A generous king. You know, what have you learned that you can share with everyone else, that you can help?
Yes.
Where can you give balance?
And as we move through this year, our South Node is in Libra. So there is an awful lot of setting it and forgetting it and understanding what we're going to do and what we're not going to do, and like going on to the next topic quickly. So it's about understanding your values, firming those up,
Right.
and moving forward.
Which is tricky for Libra because there's, you know, that balancing
They
act.
do so much of understanding everyone else, and then they lose track of who they are.
What are your values, and how can you help everybody else with what you know?
It's not enough to keep your mind very bendy. You have to kind of come down on one side or the other, and like, I'm not
Be the
changing.
fulcrum.
This is me. Yeah. Scorpio.
Scorpio, you need a break.
Yeah, you need a time out.
You need a time out from all the drama and all of your work.
And if you don't take a full rest, if you get up too quickly, you're going to cut yourself to ribbons.
you're going to get stabbed with
So
this.
this is the doctor's orders.
Take a little time out. Now, here is a little puzzle. This is actually a stained glass of the Annunciation. Something is
Childlike.
being
Childhood. Something's
just
germinating. Yes.
And you have to be patient while it germinates. If you act too quickly, too impatiently, you're going to get stabbed. So take a break. We love you.
Okay. Sagittarius.
Okay. Wow. You woke up from a nightmare. There's a realization.
And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be squaring the moon. There's going to be, prisoners of our own thoughts.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Realization of a wrong. Down here on her bed is Cain and Abel. So this is about like the primal sin, kind of brother against brother action. If you feel like wronged, or if you feel paranoid, or you feel like you need to isolate, go get into creativity. Get out of the situation in your head. She's just woken up from a nightmare.
Like a Sag, wander away. Timeouts. Get to nature. Listen to the water.
Find joy.
Yeah.
Get out of bed. Get out of that dark room, and do something else.
Lighten yourself up.
Things will seem better in February. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Hey, we told you this was going to be interesting. Ten of Swords.
And we're in our last moments of Capricorn, and we're setting up and moving into a new sign with Pluto and the Sun. And just in a couple of moments, everything's going to be very different.
Pluto
it's completed. The cycle has been finished.
Pluto is off your back, and it won't come back. Not for over 200 years, and I don't think we'll be around then. So this is, kind of, it's a startling card, but it's really good. It's a 10, Swords of Thoughts. This is the end of a cycle of thoughts. There is sun up in the horizon
It's
here.
a blessing in disguise because of the gesture that this figure's hand is making, which is the same blessing as in the Hierophant.
Yeah.
Right?
Or whatever it is.
Some kind of weird.
Yes.
It's a blessing in disguise. It's shocking, but the sun will always come up.
And Pluto's been with you for, what is it, 15 years? So it might seem very strange to have it move out of your sign. Aquarius. Oh. Ooh, whoa.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Everest. Who knows what's going on? Okay, the fog. The fog of choices. Here are our cups, which are emotions, and nothing makes sense. This figure is in shadow, and there's all these emotional offers that just don't relate to anything in life.
How do you connect these dots?
How do you connect these dots?
How do you?
Yeah, you just kind of give it a moment and not stress yourself out trying to figure out this puzzle, but wait for clarity. This one, it's about waiting.
It's about patience.
Patience.
Yeah. It's about patience and a shift in perspective, a little bit like the Hanged Man. It's like you gotta just wait and trust and not worry about it.
And enjoy it, Enjoy the...
Pisces.
Pisces. Hey, Pisces. That's nice.
I love this for Pisces.
Two of wands. Wands are passion.
It's longing. It's feeling where you want to expand yourself. Saturn is in the sign of Pisces, along with Neptune, which is at home in Pisces.
Right.
So for the next couple of years, there's going to be more structure brought into this dreamy sign.
More structure. And also, Saturn's going to give you...
some real plans.
Strategy.
Yeah, strategy.
Strategy here, which is going to really clarify stuff up.
You want to go, but you can't yet. There's this buckling your passion to the wall, saying you're not just ready yet.
Not ready yet.
But keep dreaming, keep germinating.
Be strategic about your moves.
And
with that, hey,
find yourself some fun.
Find fun, find joy, find childhood enjoyment.
There's going to be a lot of serious energy around us for this moon.
A lot of serious.
It's your job to lighten it.
Right.
Play with it.
Play with it. And if you see someone who's being really serious and needs your ear to listen to them,
just listen.
Just listen.
Don't
be receptive.
Just keep it open.
And with that, we thank you very much.
We love you.
We love you. Please leave us comments. Tell us how you're doing. I love to read all the comments. And thanks for your subscriptions and likes and shares. And if you want a reading, just reach out to Mike and I. We do private readings if you like. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.